Hi everybody. So I am teaching a class on the weekend in Rainbow Lake to alter these letters. Doesn't have to be an M. There's a few people that don't want an M. And there's actually a couple people that can't make the class, so I've put some kits together. And there's a couple parts that I wanted to explain to you guys. So hope this makes sense and you can understand it and I'm not too confusing for you. So you should have your letter in the kit. And I had said, according to the instructions, the first thing you're going to do is add some modeling paste to it. So you should have a little tiny container that's got modeling paste in it. And this is the big tub. So it just looks like this. It kind of looks like marshmallowy stuff. I did actually also give you a little stencil. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. Yeah. So you'll have this. So I'm going to show you two different things you can do. You can either use the stencil on the letter, or you can just use the modeling paste with the palette knife, which I will also have given you. So if you want to do the stencil, what you do is you just pick a place on the letter. It doesn't even matter where. You just put the stencil down wherever you want it. Then you take a little bit of the paste on the knife and you just spread it across. It's kind of like your bread and butter, or any other kind of spread you might like. And then you just peel it off, and it's going to leave you with these little raised, sorry, it's hard to see, the little raised parts. And so you can actually put some of them down or spread them out if you want, whatever you kind of want to do with them. But you do want to do this first because this part has to dry. The thicker you make this, the thicker you make the little raised parts, the longer it will take to dry. So, and I mean, if you guys are doing this at home on your own time, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll do something like this and then I'll leave it and walk away and do something else. So you can always do that. The other thing that you can do, like I said, if you don't want to use the stencil I gave you, you can actually just take the modeling paste, and like I said, you take as much or as little as you want, and you just put it on, and then you just kind of make some texture with it. So you can put it, like I said, as much or as little as you want. And I know it's a little hard to tell because it's white, but you can see that's going to have a little bit of texture. So when it dries, you've got that little bit of layer, and then it'll actually, the spray, when you spray it, the next step, which I'm going to show you in another video, some of it will show up and it'll actually make the texture stand out. So I hope that makes sense. And then when you watch the next video with the spray, then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about.